Then your light shall spring forth. Then you shall call, and the Lord shall answer. Then you shall cry, and the Lord shall say, here I go.
What you gon' do? What you gon' do? What you won't do, nigga? What you gon' what you won't do, nigga? Here I go.
Welcome to the Not So Intellectual Podcast, a podcast where we talk about everything from life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness, alongside tales of debauchery and life lessons. On today's show, I am very happy to have my co-host with me today, Lisa Thompson, and we're going to be playing a little games on the interwebs on flonga.com. We're going to be playing Hangman. And for the loser, every time we lose, we're going to be enjoying some of these larvettes and crickets for your guys' enjoyment. But before we get into that, we're going to dive into the American psyche and the horribleness that is Donald Trump and his following. I don't know what it is. I think it's. I keep hearing that people just like him because he tells it like it is.
Like, who likes him though? That's always my question when it's like, oh, people like him. His approval is high. Among who are the people that are approving of this, and how many of them exist in comparison to people who do not approve of him?
The majority of them
in real life, not on paper with the poll. Because there hasn't been an official voting or anything.
I mean, the straw polls. He, literally, today, he's the front runner. He's going to get the nomination for the Republican side. And it's scary to think that he's gotten that far.
But who else
with the
is
views
getting
he's
nomination?
in. Jeb Bush,
Okay.
you know.
Another
evil son of a bitch. It's scary to me. I don't get it, and people are just rallying up for him. A day ago, MSNBC reported Donald Trump handedly won at the straw poll after a heated, not a debate, but he just addressed his constituents.
Came in and said what he wanted to say, and everybody's like, "Yeah,
we like what you have to say."
But what is he saying? He just says
I need your freaking votes.
He just says things that... I read an Onion article this morning. It was pretty funny. It was saying how people like how relatable he is, even though he's a multimillionaire. And he started off as a millionaire, and now he's a multimillionaire. And it was just like this, it's sarcastic and satirical, so it was just funny, but it's kind of true. But that's the narrative with the Republican Party for the past maybe 40 years, if not longer, which is these men who are so far removed from average American life, and they're basically projecting their ideals that will work for them in their business and their personal preferences, whether they're backwards or progressive, it doesn't matter. It's just them pushing the thing that they want for their business and political affiliations and everything. And the people who follow it are just people who, it's been proven, people who are just like, oh, he's white.
Welcome back to Weekends with Alex Witt. For Donald Trump, the power's in the polls. The Republican presidential frontrunner.
Sorry about that, people. He's something, all right. And he's appealing to those racist people who are backwards, who...
Just like all the other candidates. Not saying all the other candidates are racist. Just saying, like, every other past Republican candidate has been a thing. And then you have to remember that we're dealing with the backlash of all of the people who just can't get over the fact that Obama is black.
It has been the president for 8 years.
And he's been the president for 8 years.
Not my president.
It's just... it has nothing to do with anything he's done. It has nothing to do with anything he might have done or did wrong. It's the thing he did wrong was that he was born with the genetics to be black.
In Kenya.
Ish. Oh yeah.
Have you
and
heard
then they
that
throw
shit?
that. Well, I mean, of course they throw that in his face because nobody black is legitimately American to the people who are into the stars and bars business.
Yeah.
Like, you know, if they had it their way, black people would have never even had any kind of American citizenship, just like it was post-slavery. So, you know, I'm not surprised that those people are like that. But it's interesting because those same people aren't on the same planet as we are. Well, they're on the same planet, but they're in the past.
Yeah.
And it's just...
And I feel that those are the same people that root and get in fights for their teams. You know what I mean? Like their sports teams. And they equate that their team, and they'll back their team no matter what.
What's their personal validation?
Even if the team that they're going for is fucking them in the ass.
Yeah.
In taxes wise and
or just
incentive wise.
In anything.
And public services wise.
Environmentally. Like a lot of those people, like remember the video we saw and it was asking people who were racist against they were asking people who still disapprove of Obama, and they're like, oh, I don't like him. Why? He's black. That was pretty much the general consensus of those videos. And
do you remember the name of the video?
No, I don't.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
It's
but
cool.
It was just one of those things where it was like the places that these people lived in. They basically lived in shacks. And they lived off the land and everything. And it's just like you have these companies with the hydrofracking. You have the gasoline issue with BP, the oil spills. And then you have all this pollution from heavy industrialism and runoff from farms. The XY, blah, 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 blah. All of these things that we all have agreed aren't good. Yeah. And they still support their candidate. They still support anybody who wears a red tie because it represents everything that isn't Democrat. It's not about what the Republican is doing. It's about what they aren't doing in comparison to these other people. These other people want abortion. These other people want this thing and that thing. They want gay rights and all this stuff. So anything that goes against their personal belief, they're going to stick by it. And, I mean, like we've seen stuff before. People wear it as a badge. They wear it as their identity. They don't take time to make themselves who they are. They use the outside thing to be them. So the same way you tell somebody, I don't believe in God, they think, I don't believe in you because you are a part of that thing I don't believe in.
You know what?
It's an identity thing.
I got into like a little discussion a while back with a person who I was not necessarily debating. I just brought up the point that there is no proof that there's a God. And right away when I said that, he flipped the fuck out. Like there was a switch that went off. And there's a couple people that this happens to. Yeah. He says, well, then you don't believe that I'm here. Just like you said right now. Yeah. Then where did I come from? I'm like, you came from your parents. Oh, then you're saying my parents didn't come from nothing. Is that what you're saying?
Then they came from their parents, nether regions, and so on and so forth. And before they were humans, they were some other life form that wasn't equating
to him. This dude was just super like. I'm not even sure if he was Muslim or not, but it was the term of God. It's God itself, because that's one of the things that all these religions say, that there's this higher supreme being that tells you you're not supposed to stick it there and you're not supposed to smoke that. So
or just whatever tells you whatever it is. Yeah.
And stone the shit out of your wife.
Well, I mean, it's not even that. They identify it as themselves. So, like, you're like, oh, well, if this person doesn't do this. And immediately he ran into that. And, I mean, just like we were watching a video, and it's just, like, different kinds of trolls. He's, like, one kind that just...
Bible thumps.
And, like, immediately, as soon as it's not even close to what they want, they're disagreeing.
Now, I don't want to just focus on the red here, because even the Democrats are people who are super leftists are very
we'll
have the same problem. They have the same problem. I think it's definitely a human thing.
Well, I mean, you got too many people who wanna. I mean, it's like the paradox with the atheists.
Yeah.
Kind of, and it's like you're not supposed to believe in anything, but you make this you have this behavior that is just like an extremely religious person. You're just extremely non-religious, and I guess it's not really a paradox as much as it's just a problem, in my opinion. Because I do, for every, let's say 5 people I meet that are atheists, I meet like 2 to 3 of them. They are insufferable. And they go out of it's like the minute they start talking about their atheistness, they don't talk about it for themselves. They just bash Bible and everything. It's just like, we get it. You came from a Christian household. You're American. Most likely you grew up Christian, unless you're like in a certain age group. So if you're over a certain age group, the likelihood of it's like, okay, you either grew up Christian or Jewish, and the chances that you grew up Jewish are lower depending on where you go.
Yeah. So
it's just like, I get it. There are things in the religion that you didn't like. You don't have to list them for me. I'm also a non-religious person, so I have my own things, but they do. And then if you try to talk to them about anything relating to it, whether it be historically accurate or accurate to just like human nature or anything, they go immediately to try to disprove it, and they just can't deal with the sound of it. It's like someone who hates purple, and you like, yeah, but this blue and this red blend really well together, or it's like this tone of blue that is this thing, and they're like, it's almost purple. You can't. It's like they hate purple, but they're okay with red and blue or something like that, or just, it's a bad analogy, but you get what I'm saying.
Blind faith is definitely the most dangerous thing in the world right now.
I mean, well, that's the problem with America anyway.
The world itself, people around the world, they're just blindly killing each other.
But I'm saying
because they believe their God is the right God.
I'm saying as far as America, that's a problem we have here.
Okay,
is that everybody has some form of blind faith or blind following. And I mean, that's why our politics are all fucked up. It's because people get their religion involved in their politics. And it's just like, your personal identity should not be what dictates a fair, equal system for every human that lives under the same government. And if you want to live under what would be considered Sharia law, then go fucking move to a place where they do that. But don't try to make a place that's supposed to be called the land of the free into the land of the one thing that is okay. You know, like, it doesn't make sense. And they're always like, it's a free country, I can do what I want. But then, so it's like, because
it's a free country for your beliefs.
Yeah, it's like, because you're Christian and you're white and you have X amount of money, you can do what you want, but the rest of us have to do what you want too. Yeah. So it's not really a free country, is it?
No, it's
it's like, which one is it? Which one do you want? Do you want a monarchy? And that's why I said the other day, I was just like, it's not saying that it would be good or at all. It wouldn't be good at all. But it really feels like a lot of the people who tend to vote Republican would be happy if we lived under a monarchy. It just seems that way. It just seems like, if we went back to just having kings, you would totally be cool with that, Mr. Whatever,
Smith,
Mr. Smith,
Mr. and Mrs. Smith,
Mr. Smith, Mr. Brown.
We kind of are starting to go towards that. Either way, we fucking idolize the celebrity, and that's what's going on right here with fucking Donald Trump. People idolize the celebrity, and because he's a celebrity. Well, I mean, he's getting just all that shit.
And I think it's also the Arnold Schwarzenegger effect, where it's like people, I feel like, I mean, I wasn't here in California when that went down, so, but it just seemed like, he became the governor. I guess they voted for him because he was the Terminator.
Literally, right? That's the only reason he became fucking governor.
And was he even good at it? Like, how was life? Is that why it's so hot?
I mean, the only thing I remember that he did that was kind of good was the decriminalization of marijuana.
Okay.
He did that here for California because he used to smoke weed like all the time.
Still does probably. That's probably why he's.
And then
he had a heart problem.
I don't know. I just know that he did like a lot of like steroids as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, it's
charger?
Yeah, my charger's away. I'll get it right now.
It's far away.
It's just really, it's really scary right now because he's like a couple votes away from like literally.
I don't know. I mean, I'm not
getting
trying to call
the nuclear codes.
I'm not trying to call. Well, wait. Doesn't. I don't know. Maybe a viewer can like chime in later in a comment section.
Yeah.
But I always thought that the president had the nuclear codes, but somebody else had to like
authorize it.
Yes or no.
It's him.
Oh.
The president of the United States. Gets to
he'll just
authorize
nuke China. I can already tell you if you're in China and you're listening. Please
no, he hates Mexico so much. He's gonna nuke Mexico.
Do what you can
to
stop him. Like if he builds anything near anything Chinese at all, even if it's a Chinese restaurant, just like take him out because we can't have that. It's not good. Won't be a good time. Same thing in Mexico. If he builds a Trump Tower hotel near a T-shirt that says
by the way, that
Mexico,
motherfucker is such a hypocrite because the majority of his fucking workers are illegal, undocumented illegal immigrants.
Of course, you know why? Because they work for pennies on the dollar.
On the dollar, of course.
And that's how he gets.
And people are fucking putting their goddamn blinds up.
Of course they are.
Because
the same people who are racist, they go get their tomatoes.
Because of the godlike celebrity that we fucking got.
Where do those people think their orange juice comes from? Who picks the oranges? People who die in the sun, literally.
Yeah.
People are literally dying in the sun picking oranges, so you can have your what's the really popular brand? Not Tropicana, but the other one.
Donald Duck orange
juice. No, not Donald Duck. Though that one's pretty good. I think it's because it's not fully orange juice.
You know what they should start doing on the orange juices?
What?
Freshly picked by a Mexican.
They should just have a picture of a lady with sunburn on her cheeks.
Just with the bags of oranges. Yeah. Freshly picked.
Like this is, and then they can have chocolate with pictures of little black children with tears in their eyes. And
the podcast just got very morbid.
I'm morbid like that.
I love it.
I'm
this is
terrible.
exactly what I was looking for.
So I'm not trying to call him that, but I guess it's put it this way. As far as celebrity goes, it's between Hillary Clinton and Donald Trump.
And that's what his mate
I think maybe they stuck Donald Trump in there for two reasons. To get people excited who are on that side to get everybody riled up.
Yeah.
And also to have somebody compete with that popular vote that people are just going to default because they're like, oh, yeah, stuff was pretty good when Bill Clinton was in, and this is Bill Clinton's wife. And, people think women don't do shit anyway. So they're like, oh, yeah, Bill Clinton will just be the president again. It won't be Hillary making decisions.
I don't think that's it.
No, I'm telling you, people think that way.
Okay.
But also you have the people who are like, yeah, she's going to blow some shit up and this thing. No. So people, I'm saying as far as the positive reaction.
In my opinion, I think it's people
this is the negative reaction, right?
I think it's people who are going to be voting for her is because of the name, Clinton, like you said.
Brand, yeah.
And
it's like Tide.
It's a double whammy. First female president.
Yeah, well, that too.
So you're going to have all the feminazis voting for her.
Oh, come on. Really? Feminazis? Are you serious?
Yes.
Actually, the people who you would consider to be feminazi are probably voting Bernie Sanders.
The podcast endorses Bernie Sanders, by the way.
Because he is more liberal. They'd be less likely to vote Hillary Clinton because she's not that woman. Like, I don't see, as far as, like, the more liberal people that I encounter through social media, they're endorsing Bernie Sanders.
Okay. But I think secretly they'll pull that lever for the women president because
I'm sure there's, like, 50-50 thing. And
there's those type of people there.
There was talk about that why they were like, oh, yeah, Obama only won because he's black because people wanted the first black president. I was like, it's about time. How many presidents have we had? And they're all black, they're all white.
If you see
one
that,
of them might be black according to conspiracy.
If you can see that logic there,
Yeah.
You could see that there will be people voting for her.
Yeah.
Just because she's a female.
Well, yeah, that's what I was saying.
And just because she has that name recognition.
Yeah, a celebrity.
It's the same thing that happened with George W. Bush.
Yeah.
The only reason why he got
that's
in
not
there.
What happened, but
I think so. I think the only reason that he got the presidency.
Can I tell you the truth? You said him the second time or the first time?
The first time.
Okay.
Because the first time he was going up against Al Gore.
Yeah.
How the fuck are you gonna tell me Al Gore did it? There was some fishy shit back then too.
I can tell you about the second time that he got elected.
Oh, John Kerry was a fucking.
No. The votes were literally not put in. I voted at my college, and the people who were responsible for everyone's ballot, when I showed up to vote, me and like hundreds of other people didn't have their registration put in. And they found the stuff at the end of the election in a drawer somewhere.
That's some fishy ass
that happened
shit.
Nationwide. A lot of young people were like, fuck this, we're getting Bush out. And a lot of their votes got lost. So that's why he lost. And I firmly believe that. And somebody can come in and tell me no, and all of this stuff. But I'm going to need to see more information than just the words that
this is a first-hand
coming
account
out of your mouth. This is first-hand account.
Yeah.
I didn't get to vote because my registration was not put through. And my college, even though it's a mixed population, the city I'm from is predominantly black in that area. So a lot of black people's votes were not put through. The same, and this has been an issue, is that the same thing keeps happening. Whenever there's a heavy election, there's a heavy chance for someone to not get the vote. For some reason, the brown and progressive people their votes don't count anymore. Yeah. And I mean, that's why people didn't fucking care after a certain point. It was just like, fuck it, whatever, it doesn't matter. And I mean, I was pretty apathetic on the Obama second election because I knew he was going to win, because everybody's been like, you know, he's really charismatic, and I mean, he seems like a respectable guy, but he's still a politician. And you know, at the end of the day, everybody was swept up by the charisma. So I'm like, yeah, he's gonna win, whatever, I don't care. And it was like choosing a sugar packet by Domino or a sugar packet by
Nestle,
yeah, or something. Or drinking Dasani versus Nestle, even though Dasani tastes funny. I don't know. But at least it used to. It used to have salt in it.
Oh, yeah.
It's like they took it off the bottle,
sodium.
but
Fuck would they put
I remember
sodium in the water?
back in the day on the bottle, it had a sodium content. And I'm like, I don't need that. I need salt.
I just want to drink water.
Not everything. I want to dilute it. I don't want that. But yeah, I mean, as far as a lot of the presidential candidates, and especially the fact that Donald Trump is running now, it's like choosing between a giant turd sandwich or a giant douche. I mean, it's not really. It's like the South Park.
Yeah,
episode.
it's South Park. It's art imitating life, or life imitating art.
Life
seriously.
imitating art. It's perfect. I mean, it's just like, I'm gonna say it till the day I die. It's just like before 9/11, that movie The Siege came out.
Yeah.
And they put Muslim people in New York City in internment camps. That didn't happen in real life, but the thing is, they were trying to do that shit here.
I remember.
And there weren't buses blowing up in real life, but instead it was like the big thing, and instead of the internment camp thing, it's been the thing of like, no, you can't put your mosque there, and blah, 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 blah. I'm like, I didn't grow up. When I lived in Brooklyn, there was a mosque not that far from my house, and when you went out on days when they had mass or whatever they call their thing, you could hear the prayer songs coming through the air. And in the winter, for some reason, the air is like thinner, so the sound travels a little different. It was really awesome to hear that. Like, it was like a little soundtrack to your day. And you're like, it doesn't matter. I'm
not very religious at all. Little spiritual, because there's a little mystery out there.
You gotta have some hope.
But I saw this documentary on the Discovery Channel, or was it National Geographic, and they're explaining the whole Quran. It was like I think it was called the Quran, and there was this guy over there in the Middle East just doing that prayer song, and it sounded really cool. It just sounds really cool. But to say that and people will look at you like, you're a you support terrorism then.
Or they're like, oh, so you're Muslim now? Like, I had my
Yes.
hair wrapped up, and I was like, oh man, this is really cool. I worked at a salon, and I had on like a dress. It was like a dress shirt, but it was like a long dress that came to my knees and it had splits up the side. So it was like the Muslim thing, but it was just like a casual
you were
thing.
just,
and I had on tights with it and some baby doll shoes because I had to wear all black to the salon, plus the apron thing.
Yeah.
But I did not feel like doing my hair, and I had dreadlocks at the time, and they were a mess. So I just wrapped a cloth sarong thing on my head and went to work. And I was walking around, and I was just like, man, this is awesome. I haven't gotten catcalled. People aren't even making eye contact with me. People don't want to ask me stupid-ass questions.
Because
this
they're
is
afraid
awesome.
of
They're
you.
afraid. I realized that. But I was just like,
So,
this is even better. And then I was talking about it. Sorry. I was talking about it, and somebody got upset, and they were like, oh, so pretending to be Muslim is a good thing. And I was just like, I mean, is it bad? I mean, and they had a thing. It was a video I saw on a social media page somebody shared, and it was women tried out a what's the thing called?
Jihad?
Hijab.
Hijab, thank you.
Yeah.
What the fuck did I say?
You mix the two words. You mix
Okay.
jihad and hijab. So
Wow. Okay.
they tried on a hijab for the day, and they were walking around, and they were like, wow, this is awesome. It's pretty liberating. Nobody's bugging me about stuff. And it was also that thing of like oh yeah, they're probably not fucking with you because they're afraid you are a Muslim and your husband might jump out the bushes or something.
So,
also, it's a thing of like, it's a respect thing because they're like, clearly that woman is religious. Let me not disrespect her. And even the most scumbaggy guys have a limit. And it's just like, they're not gonna go, well, at least here in America, they're not gonna go after someone who's like clearly religious. That's like hitting on a nun almost.
unless that booty banging though.
Unless that booty is something.
No, I was gonna say I've even been it sucks to say, but I've even like kind of been prejudiced against a Muslim type of character. I don't want to say that sounds bad as well.
I don't
but
know.
like
I'm
a person.
What do you mean Muslim
So,
type of character? So
I've fallen into the trap of being like, oh, I'm gonna go ahead and not be around here just in case this motherfucker decides
when was
to.
that?
Like,
Was that around September? Was that
no,
around 2000?
this was last year.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So I've even fallen into the trap of it, and it's you know what I'll even say it's ignorance. It's nothing but ignorance. It's ignorance.
My landlords and their whole family. I mean, almost most Africans are either Christian or Muslim, and they're not blowing shit up. They don't care what you're doing with your time.
Yeah.
They feel bad for you that you don't understand that
It's
your
Islamophobia,
life is more valuable
I think it's called.
than the shit you waste your time on. Not all of them, but there are people who are like, sometimes I pity these people because they don't understand what our life choice is about. And I mean, I would think that too if I understood what I was doing, and the people who don't understand it are afraid of it. I mean, I do feel that way because there are people who are afraid of me for being brown. And in the summertime, I get darker, so they get even scareder. So, I mean, what are you going to do?
Yeah.
I don't know. And then as far as the voting thing, like I said, I said this before to you, but I'm going to say it on here.
Sorry.
So I said it before to you, which is I would rather focus on encouraging my friends and family and everyone to make sure they're registered.
Go register, motherfuckers.
Make sure they're registered,
because
and that they
you
register
do not want to
Democrat.
live in
Make
a
sure
fucking.
you register Democrat on your ballot.
Yeah.
And vote for Bernie.
Go ahead and vote for whoever the
primaries.
fuck you want to.
Whoever you want, but if you're
But
looking,
make sure that you're voting that you're voting for someone that you truly understand what the fuck they're gonna do with this country.
Yeah.
Because
and then, I'm
and
saying
don't vote for celebrity.
Bernie. That way, if the votes come out funky, we know what's happening. Even though we all know that second election after the Iraq war started, they couldn't the people who invested money into the military-industrial complex could not afford for George Bush to not be the president the second term.
Yeah.
Because all the money they spent would have gone away. And I really wish whoever the people were they hired to make sure this stuff happened would have been like, fuck that, and did it. But for some reason, people value their jobs more than their lives, I guess.
suppose so.
I don't know.
Anywho.
Maybe it was their life on the line. I could see people getting death threats for that. But it's like, if you don't do it, I'm going to kill you. And you're like, okay.
I mean, there's
right,
been some
no
kind
problem.
of conspiracy theories.
I mean,
Anywho, let's move on.
I am a conspiracist.
I believe in such
Conspiracy
things.
theorist.
Such interesting things.
I
Let's go ahead and move on.
What is it called? Follow the...
Oh, go down the rabbit hole.
Yeah,
Follow the yellow
I
rabbit.
frequently follow the rabbit down the hole.
That sounds like a sexual innuendo.
Ding.
We're going to go ahead and play an
Ew.
awesome game on... What was this place called? Flanga.
Flanga.
We're going to be
It's a
playing
free gaming
a
site.
Hangman game. And every time we get a letter wrong, it's just a regular Hangman game. Every time we get a letter we guess wrong, we're going to roll a dice. And we're going to get to choose either larvettes, these interesting tastes of barbecue, Mexican spice, and cheddar cheese, or these crickets that are bacon and cheese, sour cream and onion, and salt and vinegar.
Those are not all the flavors put together. They're all different flavors.
There are different flavors for the people who are listening on
we've
SoundCloud.
got-
We have 6 different packets here.
All of these.
So I think this is going to be an interesting thing. So
I hope
ladies
they're not
first?
gross.
Ladies first?
Why?
Because ladies first? Here, I'll let you.
You know, I'm gonna do it. Your patriarchy is smothering me.
Patriarchy. Alright.
Well, let's do this. Can I just use that?
Yeah, you can go ahead and use that one.
Alright.
So, alright,
Round
every
one.
time you guess wrong, you have to roll the dice and you get to see how many.
Boom.
Oh, my turn. Alright. So, every time, if you pick the wrong letter, your person has to roll the dice, and depending on the side that it lands on, you're going to have to eat that many larvettes
Yeah.
or crickets.
The dice will determine how many
Your fate.
bugs you have to eat.
Oh, man. I'm going to go with O. Oh, God.
Which
Well,
would you like?
Well, it looks like I'm going to be going first. 1 second. Let me just do something real quick. I forgot to totally
Oh, you didn't.
record this part on...
Wow.
Alrighty.
I should just mix them up like
Alright, so let's
that.
go. I'm going to be doing the cheddar cheese larvettes.
Alright.
So let's see how many I have to eat. 3! I have to eat 3 of these little bastards.
It's not a bad thing to choose 3 larvettes.
It's not bad. It's not bad. This is for you guys.
He bought these on Amazon. So.
Oh, yes, you can get these on Amazon. Be sure to check out Amazon. We're not being sponsored by them, but it'd be awesome one day to be sponsored by said corporations. Oh, God.
They're just
Oh, I'm not sure if I want to do this anymore. All right.
Alright, we'll do
Here you go. Here's the first one.
Alright.
These are cheddar cheeses.
Just do it. Just put all of them in your mouth at the same time. Just chew them up. What's it taste like?
I'll let you hear the crunch.
No, you can't really hear it.
All right, so
That didn't look like they were good at all.
they don't taste like cheddar cheese whatsoever. They taste very bland, crunchy. Kind of, I don't know why the hell I'm getting cookie.
Cookie?
Like the back end of a cookie. Oh my God, there's an aftertaste.
What is it?
Oh man. All right,
What's
your
the
turn.
aftertaste?
It's interesting.
Interesting, he said.
That's the best thing I can really
How could
explain
you?
it.
What's this barbecue flavor? Get this out of here.
Okay.
I can't believe this. Why isn't there
Your turn.
Larvette bacon and cheese?
Your turn.
All right.
Oh man.
Please.
Oh. Okay, roll the dice.
Oh, yeah.
Which one do you want? She got 6.
I'll try the cheddar cheese.
She's gonna try the cheddar cheese.
All right, I'm just gonna do it. Like, come on.
She's gonna do 6 larvettes.
They don't even smell like cheddar.
They don't
cheese.
smell like cheddar, and I'm telling you right now, they don't
smell
smell. They don't taste
raisins.
like cheddar
They
as
smell
well.
like lies.
And you need one more.
Yeah.
I'll let you have
You'll
that.
let me have that
half one
half
right
one.
there.
All right, here we go.
Here we go.
I'm just gonna.
She's just gonna power through them.
Oh.
Wait till that aftertaste though.
I don't think I can do this anymore.
Oh, this is gonna be good. All right, so in the next,
I don't need to go to Typhoon now. We're good.
we're good.
There's a restaurant called Typhoon that serves bugs, and there's another one. I forgot the name, but I don't need it.
You need it.
It's not necessary.
Mind you, those are fresh, and these are dehydrated.
Yeah,
all right.
But you know
so
what I'm
my
saying.
turn. I'm gonna go ahead and choose H. Oh! Your turn.
What word is that?
I have no idea.
Each. See?
Oh! Roll the dice. This time you have to do crickets. 4 crickets.
Why?
Because I have to do crickets now too.
Yeah,
So
give me a salt and vinegar. Let's do
salt
that.
and vinegar crickets.
I like salt and vinegar chips. I'll just.
Let's
I
hope
gotta
that
eat
they.
4?
You have to eat 4 of those.
That's the whole
bastards.
pack. There's only 3 left after that.
Okay.
Alright, fine. Man, watch these are disgusting.
Oh, those are fat crickets. Those
Shut
are
up.
hearty crickets.
Huh. It is not even bad.
Not that bad.
No, not that bad. We should have had the intro music as "Come on, everybody."
Oh, that's gonna be the next one. If you guys never seen The Spirit of Truth, do yourself a favor and look that up. You'll laugh your ass off.
If you like salt and vinegar, this is acceptable.
Acceptable, she says.
It's acceptable.
Yeah, she's crunches down on them.
But the texture is
Crunchy.
it's like well, there is this weird other flavor. That's the best I can call it. I think these have been sitting around for a while.
Oh, I wouldn't doubt it.
So, yeah, but you know. Here, you want some?
Apollo wants some crickets?
You want some crickets, puppy?
Okay, I'm gonna be choosing P. Aww. Where's the dice?
Right there in front of you.
Okay. Here we go. I'm gonna be doing crickets now. I'm gonna choose the sour cream and onion one. 5 fucking crickets. Great.
5.
5.
crickets.
Uh.
I bet this bacon and cheese ones are just wrong. I'm sure it is. That was your choice. But you love bacon so
I know.
much.
I'm saving for that. I'm saving the bacon
It's so good.
one for the last ones. Oh my god. Oh, this is gonna be great. 1, 2.
Your dog's
3.
a pervert. It's up my dress.
Paul, stop being a pervert. Oh, look, there's a little leg.
Yeah, I fed the dog a cricket leg. It sounds really mean, but yeah, he's alright.
1 milligram of sodium. So yeah, that's good. 9 calories per packet.
If I had eaten all of these, it would have been
So here
9
we go.
calories.
Here we go. It's a bug's life.
What does MFD mean?
Oh my god.
MFD. They're not good? You don't like them?
No. Alright, I did it. Your turn.
It's definitely not multifunctional display. Hey, well, this says 7/06/2015. So whatever that date is, it's past. Hi.
Oh!
Come on.
Here's the... You get to do larvettes again.
Ugh.
6 larvettes! You have to do a new packet.
Yeah, I'm like, Mexican spice or barbecue? I hate barbecue flavored anything that's not meat, so we're doing Mexican spice. And please be spicy, please. Please. It's probably not, though. Because I'm like, oh yeah, I could do that. I wanted chocolates, but you got these.
Yeah.
Should have told you about the chocolate one.
Chocolates.
I became interested in trying out bugs when, how many? 6. Again. I became interested in trying out bugs when I learned that most chocolate has bugs in it anyway. And I was like, oh.
Everyone's eating bugs, has eaten a bug. I snorted a fly. That was the most horrifying experience of my life.
Was it like a regular, like,
because
fat-ass,
I woke
nasty
up.
Fly? Oh my god.
Yes.
What? That's like a...
The fly literally was here on the tip of my nose.
Hey.
And then I went... Wow. I sniffed that motherfucker up. I snorted him, and I felt him in my cavity, and I swallowed it, and I felt that motherfucker vibrate all the way down my throat. That was horrifying.
But you didn't die. So that little nursery rhyme. So you can see the proof that I have 6.
6.
And then it goes.
Spicy?
No.
Nasty?
It's like...
Plain?
It's almost like they put the barbecue ones in the Mexican spice. It tastes like barbecue.
Okay. My choice now, I'm going to go with M. Oh.
M don't go in that word.
Okay, here we go. 2. This time I have to choose larvettes. I'm going to go with the barbecue one.
This is all you, dog.
That's all you. You get to choose the bacon and cheese next.
Great.
You're the lucky one.
Yay. Woohoo, can you feel my excitement?
Can you feel my excitement tonight?
MFD date. MFD date is the manufacturer date. The EXP date is expire, of course.
I only got to eat 2.
Manufactured
so
recently.
This is the barbecue mealworms.
The crickets have no expiration date or anything. Oh no, the crickets have it. These mealworms are probably ancient.
They taste like regular barbecue
chips,
honestly. It's not that bad. I'd rather eat the larvettes than the fucking crickets, because the crickets, they look like goddamn crickets. So your turn.
All right.
T.
Yes.
She got T. There is a T in this word.
What are you doing?
Oh, yeah, that's right. I get to choose first. No, I just want to eat bugs now.
He's all excited about it now.
I'm going to go with J.
What?
Oh,
He's just
man.
He does like them because he purposely lost.
You never know. I don't know what the hell this word is.
Eat more crickets. Here you go.
Oh, yeah. I get to try the barbecue and cheese.
Yum.
2.
Okay, that's not terrible.
It's not bad.
So if they're disgusting, you don't have to suffer too much. Yo, can we go to Rouse and get some vegetable chips to like get rid of this?
Yeah, we're going to Costco either way, so it's not a bad idea. But okay, so if we lose, because it's getting closer and closer to this Hangman losing, what do you think the stipulation
we'll
should
feed
be?
him to Apollo. Apollo is our
pit bull dog.
He's our intern. He cleans up for us after our shoots. He'll clean up this mess gladly. He loves people food. Bacon.
Yeah, he's spoiled. He's
hamburgers,
goddamn spoiled dog.
Pizza. You know, all the things that animals like.
This looks so gnarly. I can't believe I'm eating it.
His little face. He's like, don't eat me. It's a bug's life. He just gets happy to say bug life.
Bug life?
Bug life? How was it?
So
What was the
it
flavor
does.
like?
There's not a taste to it. There's just somewhat spice and then crunch.
There's a flavor that used to be there once upon a time.
It doesn't taste like bacon at all.
Does it taste like cheese at all?
It tastes a little cheesy.
Yo, the cheesy larvettes tasted like it was like a weird cookie flavor.
Yeah.
At the end, you're like, what?
Okay, so if on your turn you get the hangman, like you lose the hangman, you have to roll twice. And
And I have to eat the larger number?
No, you have to eat
both the combination.
both. A combination of you have to roll for larvettes and for crickets. All right? So it's Lisa's turn now.
What's happening here?
Here.
Don't you dare. You're not good at picking letters for Hangman.
Hey, press it again. Really?
That is the wrong button. Yes.
Oh!
I know the word. No, I don't.
If you solve the word, the other person has to roll twice.
Yeah.
That's a good idea. All right. I'm gonna choose K. Son of a bitch. Okay. I have to roll again. 1! And
one?
that's a 1.
Okay. It says H.
So, which ones?
What have you not tried?
I have not tried the Mexican spice, so I get to
All right,
try
do
one
that.
Mexican spice meal larvette.
Could you imagine, you know how, well, you don't have that problem, but women, we have that problem. You have on a tank top, you're eating something like chips or whatever with crumbs.
It's a little
and
spicy.
It falls down, and you're eating like
Larvettes.
crickets or something, and this little leg falls in there, and it's just like, what is that? And you pull it out in front of your friends. You're like, oh, it's a cricket leg.
And you
Ow.
fucking just crunch on
And they're
that
like,
motherfucker.
ah!
All right,
I
your
was
turn.
gardening earlier, so I'm gonna do it because
What?
yes.
Do you think you can solve it?
That was my crazy dinosaur noise. I don't know. I mean, L doesn't work in that word, so what?
Okay, then I'm gonna go ahead and go. My turn. I'm gonna pick S. Oh, ba-ba-ba-boom. All right, your turn.
What? Oh my god. I'm an idiot.
Oh, she just solved it, and I have to roll twice. Oh, come on. All right, so here we go. Here we go.
I'm gonna just get the salt and vinegar ones ready
No,
for you.
son of a bitch. All right, this is for
Those are
crickets.
delicious.
I'm rolling for crickets since I lost.
Rolling
I have to
for
roll
crickets.
twice. Oh, motherfucker!
It's not even 6 of them, so you
I
can
have to
have
combine
the rest
it.
of those crickets and what
So
else?
I have to eat 6 crickets.
You have to eat 6 crickets specifically.
So
These were horrible.
yeah, I'll just
Didn't
eat
eat
those. So here's 3, and then 3 of the salt and vinegar, and then 3 of the cream and onion. Yeah, this is perfect. 3 and 3.
I will in good spirit and camaraderie. I will
No. Just save it. Just save it.
a bacon and cheese cricket leg.
No, just save. Okay,
you.
go ahead. Go ahead.
I want to try it. That's why.
Okay. All right. So here are the.
Yeah, just throw them in there. Just
Here's-
throw them in the hat. Smack.
Here's
Right
the
away.
3 goddamn crickets. There's the first 3.
Which one's is that?
This is the
Salt, vinegar.
no, the cream and onion
Cream
one.
and onion. All right.
Yay!
Nom, 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 nom.
Oh God. Okay. Here.
Jesus.
That one's actually not that bad.
Sour cream and onion?
No, I think that was the vinegar. Some vinegars aren't that bad.
It works. Crickets with vinegar and
the
salt.
goddamn sour cream and onion ones, those are her fucking horrendous. So here we go. Apollo, you want?
Can I have?
Can I have cricket?
All right.
Oh God.
It literally tastes like nothing.
All right.
Meh.
Lisa's turn.
How's it Lisa's turn? What are we
my
doing?
turn.
We're still playing?
Yeah, we'll keep playing.
Why you do me like that? I thought we were done.
We're almost done.
So I go first because I won.
We'll play two rounds. She chose I. She got I. Son of a bitch.
Is this still?
I wasn't even done yet. I need to roll for larvettes. Remember I had to roll twice?
I'll let it pass. I'll allow it. I'm not jealous. Just don't hold me to it.
No, I have to do it. I have to do it for the podcast.
Eat them.
I'll do it for the podcast.
Dump the whole Mexican spice one down your throat. Do it.
4. I'll do 4 barbecue. Alright. Oh, and I have to roll again because I chose A. And guess what? A wasn't the goddamn thing.
A wasn't a...
A isn't in the goddamn word, so I had to roll again.
We have a 6-letter word, and I put I in there already. Because I'm smart. Always choose vowels first. Wheel of Fortune, 12.
2. So here we go. 2 more of the Mexican spice ones.
He likes
These aren't that bad.
They're not that bad. Not that bad.
Alright, so we'll keep doing them with the larvettes. The loser has to eat the rest of the crickets, since the crickets kind of are the worst ones.
We know who that's going to be.
Go ahead.
So now... Get this out of my way. Yes.
E. She got it right. She doesn't have to eat any bugs. M. Son of a bitch. 1. I'll choose cheddar cheese this time.
Cheese, please.
Go ahead, Lisa. How the hell are you getting these? I can't solve the word, so I'll go ahead and choose a letter. I'll go with T. Son of a bitch. I got it wrong. 3 larvettes. I'm going with barbecue. Go ahead, Lisa. While I eat the rest of the larvettes. Are you serious?
I am choosing my letters wisely, like my life depends on it.
She really doesn't want to eat the rest of the crickets.
Nope. I don't want those. I don't like the
bacon and cheese
ones.
Great. Oh,
fuck.
fuck.
Hangman is just swinging. Look at him.
I don't know what this... the last 4 letters of the 6-letter words is Eider. It comes out to Eider. I-D-E-R.
Whatever.
And there's 2 letters in front of it, so I don't know what the fuck it is. I'm just gonna go with B. Fuck me. Alright, so that was wrong. Here goes. I'll roll again. God damn it, 5. Alright, so 5 Mexican spiced ones.
Because that's his favorite.
They're not that bad. The Mexican spiced ones aren't that bad.
Yeah, to me they taste like barbecue.
I don't mind losing right now because these... Well, I fucking mind losing because I have to eat the rest of the goddamn crickets, so yeah, never mind. That's 2. Yeah, these are spicy.
Oh, it's a
3.
cumulative?
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta eat like the whole pack.
3, 4, 5.
What's happening?
Yeah, it loses its funk after a while.
Getting crazy.
Lisa went with
Oh,
S.
yes.
How the hell?
What word is that? Oh my gosh.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh! Yes! Yes! Guess who has to
What
eat
word
the
was
rest? It was spider, not slider.
Oh my god. I'm an idiot. Spider.
So guess who has
Fucking
to
spiders.
eat the rest
At least
of...
they're not spiders. Because that would just ruin me.
She has to eat the rest
Really?
of the crickets.
Nasty ones too? They smell stupid. They don't smell like anything.
That's that was
I wish I could bring tears to my eyes right now. You could just zoom in and I'm like,
I'll let her finish those off. This game has been awesome. You can find these awesome games on flonga.com. We played Hangman. This was a great idea. I love this idea.
they're like as if they got left in the oven too long. These guys are kissing.
Ooh. So,
I did
as
it.
far as the rest of the show, I want to thank everyone who's been subscribed to the NSI Productions channel of my show, of the channel, I mean, on YouTube. I'll be coming up with more podcasts hopefully soon. We're going to be able to do more crazy, cool stuff like this. Talk about crazy stuff. We'll be celebrating the 1-year anniversary of the podcast on Halloween. So we will probably do a... we will most likely
Let's do
be...
a pre-Halloween one.
Yeah, we have to do a pre-Halloween one because we're going to be going to Disneyland, hopefully, for what do you call it?
I'm
Halloween.
gonna scare the crap out of everybody's kids. It's gonna be great.
It's going to be awesome.
I would like to, but I read the regulations.
Oh, yeah,
You're not
you can't
allowed
scare
to scare
people
the shit out of people's kids
at Disneyland. Oh, it makes sense.
When I buy a house, I will have the scariest house on the block, though.
Yeah,
It's
that would be
happening.
awesome.
It's gonna be
Hell
awesome.
yeah. My cooking show, Rick's Kitchen, we're going to be doing a little revamping of the structure of the show. Please stay tuned for that one. I guess I could just tell you now. It's going to be... I'm going to be challenging myself to do more elaborate recipes. Feel free to send me what you think will be a good recipe on through Twitter or Instagram. Just go ahead and tag me at Rick's Kitchen, hashtag Rick's Kitchen, and just tell me what you think will be an awesome idea for a recipe.
Pick something difficult.
Something difficult, because a new show that I'm going to be developing is called Will It Fail? And you're going to see me go through the frustrations of trying to make an elaborate recipe.
With no training.
With no training at all. Other than that, thanks for listening to our show. We'll hopefully be able to do this again later on later on in the month of September. Until then, this is Rick and Lisa signing off. Do what you want and be happy.
Do what you want.
It's my sign off.
Do the right thing.
Do the right thing.
Or the wrong. Whatever.
Bye, guys. Thank you.
Pick one. Or both.